Alright, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our smart contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. Today we're going to be starting a new module, the default function, fallback function module. So let's dive right in. In this section, we'll be going over the default function, also known as a fallback function. At this point, our smart contract looks like this. This is everything we have so far. We have our constants, our immutables, and our storage variables, and everything modified to the way it needs to be for our contract. So let's start some light reading. We can receive funds in our contract, and we can also withdraw them. But what if someone sends us funds without calling the fund function? Would the function even work? The answer is no, it would not work. The reason is that the fund function is marked with the external decorator, which means it can only be called by an external account or another contract. If someone sends Ether directly to the contract address without calling the fund function, the contract will not know what to do with the Ether and it will be lost. Now, this is where the fallback function comes in. The fallback function is a function that is called when a contract is sent Ether without any data or when a function that does not exist is called. In Vyper, the fallback function is defined using the default decorator. Let's move down a little bit. Now, the default decorator is used to define a fallback function in Vyper. Now, before we add the fallback function, let's look at our Remix IDE and see what happens when we send Ether to our contract without calling the fund function. Now, I'm going to leave it right there because we're not opening the remix right now. We're going to get and dive into that part tomorrow so I can actually put the contract over there and we can open it up and I can show you exactly what it looks like. This is still just the introduction to the module, so we're going to take it slow and we're going to pick it up tomorrow. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.